Just wanted to take a few minutes to talk about what Apazones can do for you. So right now we have an Apazones chart on our screen. If you look down at the little menu bar actually up here at the top of our screen, you'll see that we have a few different settings here. So um, what we are looking to do with the Apazone software, the flagship software, which is the zones, we are looking for them to identify areas of consolidation for us so that when we know where consolidation is, if we know where one thing is, then we should know where another thing is, okay? So let's rephrase that a little bit. If you know where consolidation is, then you will know where to expect expansion in the markets, okay? So by identifying consolidation through an automated way with the software, we are looking to grab the bigger moves as price moves out of those areas of consolidation, okay? Now we have a few different settings here. So we can show only the most current levels, or we can show all the levels on our chart, just so that, mostly this setting is only so that the charts don't get too busy, because above and below price, you will see a lot of levels. But instead of seeing all those levels on your price chart, we can show only the most recent ones. Now, this indicator will act in accordance with the laws of support and resistance to a very high degree. And let's go ahead and step forward a few bars here, just so that we can see that motion. All right, so we're going to be walking through these bars, and as you can tell, we've been in a range, and with the zone logic, we can easily identify this range. And you can see how price has come up here and just barely kissed this brown level several times. So that is very, very interesting. But the overall idea is still too long as the APA software is green and painting our bars green. So again, we want to keep trading simple. We want to be able to buy low and sell high. But you have to know where low and high is. So that's what the software helps us do, is identify those areas in real time. We're getting into this nice little range here, and it's bouncing off this purple, soon to be brown zone. And there you go, there it is. It turns brown, and we're off to the races. The trender says that we should be looking long, and that's all well and good. So we will look long until significant changes happen here. Okay, now the bars are starting to get really big, as it looks like that was the open of the market, and they are all red. So price failed to come back up here and retest this brown zone. It stopped just a tick shy, if you can see that. It stopped just one tick shy of the brown zone, and now it is flipped over to the red side, and we will be looking to the shorts. Okay, it's coming back up here. Now retest this level. Again, we are on a 3-minute time frame, so this is just support and resistance coming in. And you can see the retest of those two levels. This one just turned blue. And if the trend is really to the downside overall, then this level down here will be broken, and we'll see a retest to this blue level below. Okay, so let's see what happens. Looks like it's going to bounce around here just a little bit more. Now, the trender is actually flat at this point, and on a 3-minute chart, I don't particularly like to use the trender on a 3-minute, but I do like to use it on a 15-minute. I am a day trader, therefore I like to know what's happening in a more of a day trading type of manner. Um, these levels really are support and resistance, as they're bouncing back and forth. boom, 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 you know, over and over and over again. We kind of see this thing bouncing here and there. So this aqua zone will soon turn to the blue color. We've seen this zone turn to blue, and we're getting support resistance um, off of this 3-minute chart. Okay, now notice that the trender has turned to a flat line. It is still red, price is still below it, it's still red, and it was even red even though price went through it and retested that zone, and that's because of the special abilities that the APA trender has in it, and those abilities allow it to stay um, the direction of trend that it feels is happening, even though price may be on the other side of the trender. It's for the fact that, well, we realize a lot of times price gives us really big pullbacks. So we've developed something that will help us stay with the trend, even though there's a big pullback. And when the trender goes flat, a lot of times that means that we are experiencing a market in chop. Okay, so flat is, but it's flat, but yet there's still a downtrend happening because price is below there. Okay, so we should be seeing a lot of chop now. We really did see a lot of chop here, and it still looks pretty choppy. Trender is still red, and you can kind of see how much chop this thing has been kind of guiding us through. So again, we want to keep trading simple, all right? And we have a good understanding of what's going on just from these two indicators in the APAZones package. So I hope that gives you a good preview of what's going on here. And this is really a support resistance indicator because as it's bouncing off the levels in red and the levels in green, we should be seeing retests of those levels, sometimes to the exact tick. A lot of times this actually happens, and that's just because the software is really reading support and resistance, supply and demand in your particular market, dynamic to that market. So if some of these levels are bigger or smaller, we're sorry about that, but that's what the market is telling us. So uh, we hope you will stay tuned for our next video in the series. Thank you so much. Have a great day.